This video covers 4 critical battles of the American Revolution in 1777, including the battles of Princeton, Brandywine, Saratoga, and Germantown.
The Battle of Princeton was a pivotal clash during the New Jersey Campaign on January 3, 1777. British General Cornwallis sent over 8,000 reinforcements to the area after the Redcoats suffered an embarrassing defeat at Trenton on December 26.
On January 2nd, Cornwallis attacked our forces along the Assunpink Creek between Trenton and Princeton. After repelling these attacks, I ordered my troops to slip away at night undetected by leaving the campfires burning and muffling the wagon wheels.
As the Patriots headed north on the 12-mile trek to Princeton on January 3rd, they met the British rear guard near William Clark's farm. After several failed attempts, Washington led a counterattack and routed the outnumbered British troops, who retreated towards Trenton.
40 Patriots and 275 British soldiers died during the battle. General Hugh Mercer was killed when British troops repeatedly stabbed Mercer.
The Battle of Princeton is the climax of the 10 crucial days, which resulted in Washington capturing nearly 1,000 Hessians, keeping the Continental Army intact, and forcing the British to leave most of New Jersey to Washington. The Battle of Brandywine was fought on September 11, 1777, about 30 miles from Philadelphia.
George Washington led the Continental Army and desperately tried to stop the British advance, led by General William Howe to Philadelphia.
In total, there were about 30,000 troops, split evenly, making Brandywine one of the largest battles of the American Revolution. The two armies met near Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. The British Army was able to sneak around the right wing of the American Army and attack by surprise. Lieutenant General Wilhelm von Kniphausen could then crush the American left wing. 93 British soldiers were killed, while 250 Americans were killed and 400 were captured. After suffering heavy casualties, the Americans were forced to retreat to Chester, Pennsylvania. The retreat was successful due to the leadership of French officer Marquis de Lafayette.
The Battle of Brandywine was a significant victory for the British Army. It allowed the British to quickly take control of Philadelphia, the capital of America at the time. The city would remain under British rule for another 9 months.
The Battle of Saratoga was fought between September and October 1777 near Saratoga, New York.
The Americans were led by General Horatio Gates, while the British were led by General John Burgoyne, who wanted to cut New England off from the other colonies.
The Battle of Saratoga was 2 major battles fought 18 days apart. The first, the Battle of Freeman's Farm, was fought on September 19th. The British successfully pushed the Patriots back, but suffered double casualties.
For the next several days, reinforcements arrived for the Americans, but not for the British. Desperately, Burgoyne initiated the Battle of Plymouth Heights on October 7th. Burgoyne attempted to attack the American left wing by surprise, but we quickly found out and forced the British to withdraw to the redoubts where we surrounded them. Burgoyne lost another 600 men, while American losses were only around 150.
10 days later, Burgoyne finally surrendered his army to General Gates. The Battle of Saratoga was a significant victory for the rebels. It boosted the colony's morale and convinced France to support the Americans in the war.
The Battle of Germantown was fought on October 4th, 1777, near present-day Philadelphia.
After the Battle of Brandywine, British General William Howe successfully captured the then-American capital of Philadelphia. Howe then decided to move 9,000 of his troops to nearby Germantown. Washington was determined to attack this force by surprise.
He divided his Continental Army into 4 divisions to attack simultaneously. Unfortunately, Washington's army was still consisting of untrained soldiers.
Only the 3rd group, led by General John Sullivan, successfully pushed the British back. By the time the 4th Division arrived, a thick fog had settled in. Unable to clearly see, the 3rd and 4th Divisions began to fire at each other, thinking the other was the enemy.
This confusion allowed the British to drive the Americans away and win the battle. The Patriots suffered around 1,000 casualties, while the British only 500.
The Battle of Germantown was a significant victory for the British. They controlled Philadelphia for several months, and Washington's defeat made some question his leadership.